Fancy me to be the master of your feelings. You barely bruise me with your looks to kill. For I admit we were sometimes brutal in our dealings. But I never held you against your will. Baby, who's to say it would have been different now that it's done? Baby, who's to say it should have been anyway? Baby, who's to say that it even matters if the Lord? Baby, who's to say? Give it just a minute, it'll blow away. Case against me is still very clearly stated. I plead no contest. I just turn and I shrug.
Alright, from there it's starting to repeat itself, so thanks for tuning in again, guys. Appreciate you stopping in if this is your first time here. Thanks for tuning into the channel. I hope you learned something today. Hope I can help with learning something. This is a really fun one to play. It is 7/16/90 Blow Away. I think it's the last Blow Away they did. There's no end wrap, but you can hear Bob very well in the mix if you couldn't tell when I was playing it. So we're going to go back to the beginning and kind of go through the different variations that he's doing. The opening chords are F, E flat, B flat. So F, but you're going to do this, I call it a Jack Strawin version, E, because this E, right? So it's going to move that up one to F. So you're going to have 8 with your middle finger on the A, 7 on the D with your index finger, 10 with your pinky finger on the D, on the G, 10. Your ring finger's floating, but your ring finger is going to be a part of this little bop that Bob's doing. So the chords are just F, like I said, F, E flat, B flat, but Bob's doing this little... putting his ring finger, because he's doing sus. Pinky staying put. Pinky doesn't move. Slide your index up to the 8. Slide it back down to the 7. And when you slide your index up to the 8, put your ring finger on the 10 on the A. Ten, 8, 10. Back to the F. If you have a whammy, make sure you put the whammy too, because I don't have a whammy. I wish I could, but you can see that I'm kind of sliding my hand when I go. Do that. I'm kind of slide my hand real quick to do that whammy action, but... E flat triad. Don't put the major third or the minor third in there. No B string. Then you're going to go to B flat. When you go to B flat, hit the thumb on the B flat, and then you're going to slide up. You can either do it on the E string, 6, 8, 10, 8, or on the A string. I think he does it on the A string. You could go into the A string, because that kind of goes into the lick, emphasizing the 5. So that might go with it. I think that might be what he's doing. slide up to the 10, and then hit your index finger on the 8 on the A. You can either do it on the A or the D, either one. I mean, honestly, I don't know which one he's doing per se. I think it's the A, like I said, but I changed my mind already, so you can do it on either one. It's just the concept of hitting that thumb and sliding up, accenting just one note in it. You know, he's not really doing full chord like. You can do that, but the way Bob's doing it, specifically in these 90s versions, I mean, the song came out in 89, so 88, so. So let's listen to the beginning. Jerry's gone. Yeah, I think he's going into the A string, or the D string. Because when you look at his hands, that index finger doesn't move, even though he could be on, but it doesn't look like he moves it at all to slide it down to the D. So I think it just, so I would stick this. You can either skip the A string or go on the A string to get to it. Point is hitting the D with your index finger to go back into it. Go up to, the chords are A flat, E flat, B flat. So you're gonna do that same way you're doing this F. A flat, just slide it up to where your ring finger, or I'm sorry, your middle finger is on the 11. That's A flat right there, same inversion. You're gonna strum on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 2 right there. You want to emphasize when you go to E flat, so A flat, E flat, just a regular bar, triad. And then you're going to go minor third and major third on that when you emphasize. Go back to that same A flat shape, just slide it up to B flat. And you do the same trick you do on F. But then he does this thing in the first part of the verse when you do a man and a woman coming together as strangers. And this is a D sus4/7. It's kind of like Jack Straw, that's what I refer to as I just jumped the watchman. That chord right there, that 11 chord, sus4 and a 7, slide all the way up to the 15. He throws that in right after he does that B flat trick once, so he goes A flat, man and a woman, E flat, minor third to major third, and then for the second one you don't do it. For the third one you do it. Fourth one you don't. See what I'm saying? So there's kind of a groove to it, so let's listen to it. he kind of repeats himself twice right there. Can you see how he breaks that down? Baby Who's to Say is just walking up in the key of G minor, I think it is. C, D, E flat, F, G. But he kind of starts in the C, starts in the 5. And you only want to do the triad. You don't want to emphasize any major third or minor third right here. So just A string, D string, G string. I even sometimes do like the Scarlet Begonia, it's just the double harmony dyad. A string and G string. Kind of slide into it. And then emphasize that G string, and then pause right after it, kind of. You can do the triad. So he slides to go into the solo, slide up from that F and up into G, and it's G minor. That's when you put the minor on with your middle finger on the 11 to F, and he's doing the one with the F with the major third on top, pinky on the 5. So back to G minor. When you go back to F, he does this little on the 10 and the 12 on the G. That little is the whammy. Back to the verse.
Sometimes brutal in our dealings, but I never helped you against your will. Baby, who's to say that things are different now that it's done? Baby, who's to say? Baby, who's to say it should have been anyway? Baby, who's to say that it even matters if you know? Baby, who's to say? Give it just a minute, and it'll blow away.
Now this goes back into a verse. Brent's section goes back into a verse chords. A flat, E flat, B flat. Back into G minor.
The case against me is still there, clearly stated.
So you go through the verse again, and they get to that end.
Like a feather, give it just a minute, give it just a minute now.
Back to the beginning.
Let it blow away. Give it just a minute, give it just a little damn minute now. Let it blow away. Let it blow, let it blow, let it blow away. Feather in the wind, surely blow away.
Yeah, those jams at the end, I was kind of just throwing in F7. Bob doesn't do any of that. I was kind of just doing the Bentley because that lick is so fun. Yeah, it's a fun one. So I hope that helps, guys. I got tons of songs to do. I know you guys have been requesting lots of songs, and I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna get to them. These songs come as they please, so when your song comes, I'll be right there to post it. I appreciate you guys watching. More to come.